Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's been going on in my personal rings. I'm a little bit out of breath. I have great news, but I'm kind of like not wanting to share the news yet on my YouTube channel. But if you do follow me over on Instagram, you would have already found out that news. I am still, dealing with some issues, but I'm going to take each day as it comes and see what happens from there. So, for those of you who don't know, I traveled to the States. Me and my husband, we came to the States to visit family. We had a family emergency. And while I am here, I have had the pleasure of taking a trip to Michael's, which used to be like one of my favorite craft stores. Anywho, here's my personal ring planner. It's stuffed. I think that after this month, I will definitely be moving out of this because as you know, as great as it is, it's really not for me. Like, I can't get into the rings as much as I would like. I've already shown a flip of this. I'm sorry if the camera shakes a little bit. Um, I don't have my usual setup, so I'm going to try to do this as smoothly as possible. So I kind of wanted to show you guys like what's been going on. She's stuffed, so I'm going to try to do this with one hand as best I can. So I've been using this monthly insert. This insert came with the planner. I've been using it for gratitude, and it works because it's just a line a day. So it's like your typical bullet journal style format. And I just have two in here. Pretty much could have gotten away with one. Um, when I originally set this planner up, and she's, like I said, she's stuffed, but when I originally set this planner up, I put all the months and weeklies in here because I didn't know if I was going to stay in this planner for 2021. I can tell you right now, it's probably not going to happen for me. So if I jump past the monthlies and get to like the weekly section of this, well, originally I had a week on one page and then a side page for notes, or a graph page for notes. So this is set up like the Hobonichi. Never owned one. Never owned a actual Hobonichi. Sorry if that I stuttered that, but yeah, never owned one. And so this is just like a resemblance of it. So I ended up taking quite a few stickers with me. And so what I've been doing is just like making little, oops, and look at that blurriness. But what I've been doing is just making like little bullet notes in the days as if it's like a daily, because, ooh, and I'm gonna like kneel down because that's like a lot for me. Hopefully this is a good angle for you all. But like I was saying, so I've been making like little bullet notes in the weekly format. I didn't really need a daily. Like I said, I'm with family, so there's not a whole lot that I can do, and also there's not a whole lot that I'll probably be able to do back at home, but I do have things that will need to get done. So that's where a daily format would be needed most. But while I'm here, I don't really need it. So this layout, this setup kind of just works a lot better. I started taking notes on the opposite side because I didn't want to waste this side. And if you saw like the original video when I did the flip of this, I actually removed these stickers and repositioned them, and redid this because I just didn't like the way that it looked originally. I have a couple of trackers in here. I've been using this it's supposed to be like a daily hydrate sticker, but I've just been checking off one of the little water droplets for each day that I drink water. I know there's more days in here than there is in a week, but I've just been doing it that way just to hold myself accountable that I drink water that day. I still track water in like an actual log, like an actual thing. So, but this was just easy to put in here at the time. And then let's see, there was something else I added to the planner that I wanted to show you guys. So this, I got this a little vinyl sticker out of Michael's. It's from, and I'll show you guys this, but it's from this brand. I've never seen this brand, never heard of this brand, but it was from this brand that I found in Michael's. And so I thought that it was super cute, so I just put it on like one of the plastic dashboards that came with the planner. I almost was very tempted to buy a A5 ring binder in there. I used to have one that I bought out of Michael's a long time ago, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but I tossed it when I moved to Germany. So maybe I'll repurchase it again. I did end up putting in, well, that's not it. I did end up putting in appointment sheets. I'm just going to bypass the first one because I do have an appointment on there. Unfortunately, something happened here with me, and I ended up having to, I'm sorry. I ended up having to go to the emergency room and then also having to schedule a appointment. So hope all is well with that. But yeah, I do have the appointment sheets in here, and I'm glad that I do because they come in handy. Let's see, other things, and I'm sorry for the blurriness. Like I said, I don't have my original setup, so everything is kind of like all over the place, and I'm trying to make this video short because I don't want it to be like extensively long. So I went to Michael's and I found these habit tracker booklets. I remember getting these when they first came out in Michael's. So I got one for gratitude, one for inspiration, a track your habits, which is this sheet, and then a dots and dash, which is like the bullet journal format. So you can use this as a mood tracker, and then it also has a weekly in there. There's a couple different ones in here. They are bigger than your typical personal rings like the Filofax, but if you cut them down just a smidge, they'll fit perfectly in here. I don't have a paper cutter on me, so I just use scissors to cut mines down. But yeah, I've decided to use these. I wanted these sheets, but it's hard to find, especially where I'm stationed at right now, which is in Germany. It's hard to find these things. And then, like I said, I don't own a printer. I've been very tempted to purchase printables and then have them printed here and then just pack them in my suitcase to take back with me. But I haven't quite figured out if I want to do that yet. But yeah, so I have these sheets in here, which are intended to be for daily use. I have a couple of things to do this weekend. We will be leaving next week, headed back to Germany. So we're trying to like clean up our stuff and pack everything back together again. I am so sorry for the blurriness. It appears that it is trying to focus because every time that I move, it is trying to refocus itself. And while it's not on a stand, it continues to do that. So I do apologize if it comes out a little wonky. I did opt out and I switched my note sheets for the Filofax note sheets. Yeah, I switched for the Filofax note sheets. They just, I don't know, the lines on the other one didn't suit me, and the lines on Filofax are a lot smaller, plus the paper is a lot thinner, so it worked out great. I have like 2 packs in here for that. And then once I get past like all of that stuff, so I have a Stology in here. I almost hesitated to say that, but I have a Stology in here, and I have it in here because I was tracking food. Again, let me stand up because maybe it's trying to focus because it's too close. But I kind of put like an index in here, and then this was a habit tracker that I completely messed up on when I set this up. I really should have did it, you know, this way, but I didn't. So it is what it is. But for right now, it just works for what it is. I do have a sleep tracker in here. I've been doing it a little bit different than I'm used to doing it. Let's see. And then, oops, and I bent it there. I have a food journal in here. So I have continued to track food, although it is very hard to track food while here because I'm completely off my regimen. And back home, you know, I have my measuring cups. I eat a specific diet, and here it's a little hard because I've been eating what is offered in my family's house. So that is that. I got this paper out of Happy Mail and I just tipped it in. I did do a little bit of journaling in here, but I picked back up journaling's on this side. Oops. Journaling's on this side, but I picked back up the food journal for today. And then this is just a Sweet Kawaii design sticker that I put on some hard watercolor paper that I'm using as a bookmark. So that is my whole personal planner. And then, like I said, these I picked up from Recollections. They're just, you know, little tracker things, have like different things in them. This one's more like a bullet journal. If you shop at Michael's, then you have probably already seen these. These are just different trackers, weekly trackers. This is the one that I have in there now, and it also comes with weeklies. This is an inspiration one. Has a couple of different things inside of it. That's what that looks like. And then I have a gratitude. And there's 3 things you can write for each day. Then I picked up this little pad, paper pad. I intend to use this in my pocket rings. So yeah, I'm gonna do some things with this in my pocket rings. And then I picked up this little sticker book. I had got one of these in Happy Mail and realized that I could get it from Michael's too. Obviously there's not a Michael's in Germany, but when I saw this, I instantly had to pick it up. So yeah, guys, that's my little update. Just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to, kind of update you guys on what I've been doing, and say hello because I haven't been able to, you know, film or do anything. Pens that I'm using, I'm not going to take it out, but I'm using the RSVP pen in 0.7, and of course I'm still using this Crystal Bic ultrafine pen, which has like a needle tip sort of ordeal. But yeah, guys, that's all that I have. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will catch you guys when I get back to Germany. And as always, I thank you guys so much for watching. And if you've left me any comments or anything on any of the videos, I will get back to you as soon as possible. I promise. I did see a couple of you made some comments. So I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye, guys.